Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm really super excited to share you something really new. I actually purchased brand new e-cycle on OLX.
This video I'm going to introduce you to my new e-cycle which I bought it from OLX, and we'll be testing the real-time range of this cycle, checking how the battery drains, seeing how easy it is to ride without the battery, because I'll tell you the reason why I am testing that later in this video, and without the battery, and most importantly answering the question, did I get a good deal or did I get cheated? Did I got cheated in OLX? That is what we'll be seeing in this video. This is actually EMOTORAD Trex Air. On Amazon, it is selling somewhere around 34,000 or 35,000. We will see whether this cycle is worth buying from Just Buy Cycles or Amazon or OLX. And I'll tell you all the pros and cons of purchasing from these guys. So that is what we will be seeing. And the features, pros, cons, tips and tricks you will need to know. I'll tell you what all the things which are possible. Now I'm riding that e-cycle, and we'll be riding through this ECR road, East Coast Road in Chennai. So this is a very long road. From my place to this Kovalam, it's somewhere around 17 kilometers, and return it will be again 17 kilometers. In ECR you will have lot of stops. Apart from that, we will also see how easy it is to ride without the battery. I'll tell you why I'm doing this research later in this video. Please hold on. We'll also see did I get a good deal in purchasing this cycle from OLX. We will see that whether it's worth for the price 34,000 or 35,000. We will see that. So stick around till the end. It might save you from making the wrong purchase. Right now I have my energy bar is completely full. Energy bar is full. So I have used the cycle for around somewhere around 650 kilometers. My background story is earlier I had an e-cycle Miraki 91 which I bought it from Hyderabad. That was somewhere around 25,000 or 26,000 or something. That was supposed to give me a range of only 25 kilometers. And I didn't check the review actually before purchasing that cycle. I didn't check proper reviews. So I just blindly went ahead and purchased that cycle. And later on I had a very big pain. I really don't know what the problem is. It was very difficult to ride the cycle without the battery. So that was the problem I had. If I switch off the battery, hub motor, it will be very difficult for me to ride the cycle. So that was one painful thing which I had in that cycle. At first I blamed myself, thinking maybe I was unfit or suddenly pushing myself into cycling cardio. But later I found out that it wasn't just me. The design itself made it hard. In fact, the problem is not only with this 91 cycle, it was with all the e-cycles. So that is the thing. That is the problem I faced, because the hub motor resistance and extra weight, even when switched off, the hub motor doesn't fully freewheel by itself, doesn't fully freewheel and making pedaling tough. This is in my opinion actually. The mechanics at Just Buy Cycle told me this. Okay. As soon as I came back from my first ride, I got this water bottle holder installed from Decathlon. Okay, it was somewhere around 199 or 200 or 250 or something. So I installed 2 bottle holders because in Chennai it is very hot. I installed 2 bottle holders. Now, if you see the energy bar, it is full, and I have kept in pedal assist 2. You see, PAS 2. I started somewhere around 40 or something. I crossed somewhere around 10 kilometers, but still the energy bar did not drop. But if I keep pedal assist 5 and if I ride for 10 kilometers, definitely the energy bar will get down. Okay, that is one problem here. But for the first few minutes or first 15 kilometers, if you keep the pedal assist in 5 and if you ride it for 10 kilometers, immediately the energy bar will drop. Okay, so that is one thing to remember. And then if you go in accelerator mode or cruise mode, immediately the energy bar will drop. Enabling the cruise mode is very simple. You have to first give the accelerator. See, now I'm pressing and holding the minus button. You see the cruise not enabled. Okay, that's how you will have to enable the cruise control. Okay, if you want to brake the cruise, just press the brake, immediately the cruise will stop. Okay, so actually this time I bought another e-cycle with the plan. See, actually I have few health issues, so I definitely have to do cardio and then weight training. I have to do other exercise like plank, 1 minute plank and other things. So all these exercises I'll do 5 days a week. That is not a problem. But the problem is continuously doing the same thing in the gym, it was really boring. So that's when I decided like I have to do something out, something going out, so then I will feel relaxed and I will feel happy about it. For a change, what I did is I tried doing walking and jogging. If it is walking, I'll go for 2 hours, and for jogging, I will take 30 minutes, 45 minutes or something like that, and then I'll come back home. That is what I was doing. But jogging and walking is really painful, you know. So that is when I decided to go with this e-cycle, because like what my plan was, initially I'll start with small, somewhere around 17 kilometers or something, and from my place to Kovalam, this ECR road is 17 kilometers. So what I thought, like I'll take the cycle, go till Kovalam and return back, so it will be 17 plus 17, 35 kilometers. So 35 kilometers of initial riding would be definitely helpful. But to my surprise, to see that I was able to ride more than that, because on the very next day I was able to ride till very next day, that is Sunday. I started to ride the cycle on Saturday. First ride was 17 plus 17, 35 kilometers, and then next day Sunday I rode the cycle from Solinganallur to Mahabalipuram, which is 35 kilometers reaching Mahabalipuram, and return it will be another 35 kilometers. So totally it will be 70 kilometers. So I did that. I comfortably completed that ride, and I was totally happy about it. Initially I started like go till Kovalam. If at all I have any problem, I will call my wife. She has an Ertiga car, so I'll be able to remove the wheel, remove the battery, and then loosen the handlebar, and then I'll be able to put the cycle inside my Ertiga car, is what my plan was earlier. But luckily I did not have that problem. I was happily able to complete that ride without any problem. Okay, so that is one thing. I am sure actually you guys have seen plenty of videos already, but to confirm, yes, this cycle really does come with all the features you have seen on TV. Pedal assist mode, 0 to 5, and then accelerator or throttle mode, and then cruise mode, and then walk mode. If you press and hold this minus button, the cruise mode will get enabled. Let me show you how I use this. Okay, so this is me. I have enabled the walk mode. Okay, see, using the cycle in this kind of situation, like this is really sand, and you know how difficult it is to use the cycle here. See how easily I'm able to go use the cycle. Okay, so I think I can increase the speed. I am not doing anything. The cycle is just moving just like that. If at all I don't have a walk mode enabled, see, I press the brake, walk mode is disabled. Okay, so using the cycle here, it is really difficult. I have to put lot of pressure and all these things. Now see, the sand is like very tight. You see, the sand is very tight, so I'm not able to move. Okay, I have to do like this. If I put it in walk mode, see, cycle just goes like that. It's that easy. Cycle is so easy to use. And then Shimano gears you have 1 to 7. I'm not sure how to explain that because earlier I had a few cycles, but I don't know how to use the gears. I just kept it whichever is good or easy to ride position, I'll just keep in that gear and I'll keep on riding. That is what I was doing. But in this cycle, whenever I see steep road, I will put it in first gear, and then it will be easy for me to ride a slope. And whenever I have a flat surface, I will put it in 7th gear, so that the cycle will go faster. And those are the features which is available in this cycle. And other things you will have already seen in a TV or other YouTube channels. Okay, auto cutoff feature is really helpful. So whenever you press the disc brake, a slight brake pull will cut motor power instantly. Okay, great for traffic use. And then tire and rims really feel strong, premium. Even after one puncture, I made it home without any problem, because right now in this ECR road, it is really tough to get a mechanic if you have any problem. If you ask about range, in pedal assist mode 5, I will be able to ride up to 35 to 40 kilometers, not 50 kilometers as promised. And in pedal assist 2, definitely you will be able to get 50 kilometers or something, because I tried when I completed 40 kilometers, 50 kilometers in pedal assist 2, I still have some juice on my battery. Looks and features, premium build, that is all okay. Cruise mode and walk mode is really help. Brake is very responsive. Talking about the brake, if you watch some YouTube channel and if you increase the speed, yes, increasing speed is possible. In case if you wanted to change the settings of the cycle, you just have to press and hold the plus and minus, then it will go inside the settings page. Keep pressing the power button. See, now if I press the power button,
it is going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is actually the speed. I have kept it in 35. Company settings is 25, but I have kept it in 35. Okay. Changing the setting is simple. Just press and press the plus button or minus button. So now I will keep it in 35. If I press the minus button, see, if I press the minus button, it will go to 34. And if I leave it just like that, it will automatically save the settings. And if I come back to the settings page, it will be in 34 only. But see, now I am going to go back into the settings page. It is in 34. Okay. So this is how it is. You have to change the settings.
But keep in mind, this cycle will definitely go only for around 30 kilometers or something, and you may increase like 35, 40, whatever you wish numbers, you can do it, but this cycle will definitely go only 30 kilometer speed, and above that it is not really possible, because as I told you earlier, the hub motor, weight, that is one thing. If you increase the speed, make sure that you don't press the brake hard, because like what I did is, I used the brake very hard at once, and thinking that it is like a scooter brake or Activa brake, but unfortunately the brake screw got loosened. So I really got scared, and luckily immediately there was a mechanic who repaired the cycle without any problem, tightened the screws without any issues. That was one instance. And paint and build quality is feels solid, and gears, Shimano gears, it makes a big difference on ups and downs. For the first time I actually enjoyed using gears. I went to Mannadi using the cycle without the battery. The gears will be really helpful only when you have the hub motor turned off. Otherwise, the gears will not work. Yes, this cycle is waterproof.
It's raining heavily.
I tried riding the cycle in a heavy rain without any issues. Like what I did is, I started the cycle without battery switched on. I started to ride. It was a weekend, so it was heavily raining. I went to Mahabalipuram without any problem. I came back after switching on the battery. Okay, so I had no issues. Till now, I don't have any problem with that. Cons is like I have few issues with this cycle. I have few problems with this cycle. First is, this is very heavy cycle. This cycle is really heavy and difficult to lift or difficult to carry in a car. If you want to carry in a car, as I told you earlier,
if you wanted to load this cycle in the car, you have to remove this front wheel by removing this, and then the battery, and then you have to loosen this two screws, and you will have to rotate the handlebar like this in this position, so then you will be able to load the cycle in the car. Otherwise it is very difficult to load the cycle in the car. Okay, so removing the battery is, this is the key, and we have to rotate it and take this key out, then just that's it, slide out.
and only then you will be able to load this cycle in a car. I am talking about a Ertiga car, and if it is going to be a sedan or a hatchback, definitely I don't think it is possible. And then if you talk about the display, there is no clock. Actually, we need a clock, no proper clock or something. So whenever you want to look at the time, you have to check with your watch or phone. If you don't have a watch or phone, then it will be difficult, and that is one problem. So they have already given so many things in this display. They should have provided a clock, so it will be helpful for us to know the time. And then if you talk about the charger, it has no indication. At first, when I purchased the cycle on OLX, they just told me like, if it is green, battery is completely charged, and if it is red, when the charger is red, indication is red, then it means the charging is going on, and if it is green, the charging has completed. That is what they said. So initially I didn't know that, so I was so scared that I thought like I got cheated or something, but later on it was working fine.
So I have plugged in the charger. This is the EMOTORAD charger. This is the battery. So I removed it from the cycle and I kept it here. So while charging, you may have to switch off the battery. 0 is switch off, 1 is switch on. So I kept it in switch off, and then I plugged it in. So while charging, it will stay red, and after it is fully charged, it will become green. That is the only indication you have in it. And you also have one more indication. If you press the button, it will become green. There are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? If it is 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. So like that it will go green. But right now, since it is fully drained, it is not glowing, I think. These are the indicators which we have in this charger, okay? So any other, actually I prefer having it red light, green light in this thing. Battery, but here there is no other intimation showing that the battery is charging or something. It is only here in the charger itself you have red light and green light. That is the only indication available. So I'm not really okay with that. You see, the charger is green, so it means that the battery is fully charged. So it means after 4 hours the battery got fully charged.
Second thing is there is no USB charging port. Come on guys, this is 2025 and you still don't provide a USB charging port in this cycle. I need a USB charging port to charge my phones. When you wanted to charge your phone, definitely you will have to carry your power bank and too many keys actually. You see, there are 1, 2, 3 keys. One key for ignition, one key for battery, one key for lock. So there are too many keys which I need to carry. One key should do all. It is a hassle actually. Performance drop, like full power only lasts for 10 to 15 kilometers, and after that, see, now I have crossed in pedal assist 3, the first bar is blinking. And then the chain problem, I wanted to talk about the chain. It gets really messy. Actually the chain gets really messy with the thick oil, and then it slips off. The chain slips off very easily if you pedal backwards, and often during humps and stairs the chain slips off very easily. Mounting on the cycle in a traffic is really hectic, because if you rotate the pedal backward, the chain will slip off, and then you have to again put the chain and your hands will get messy. Okay, so you have to be ready with that. Otherwise you can do monkey pedaling and then you can mount on to the cycle. Wire management is really ugly. It looks really untidy. EMOTORAD should come up with some other plan, like concealing the wire inside the pipe.
Like once I kept this bottle, and when I took it out, this is the cable which actually connects to the battery and hub motor. It automatically pops out just like that. It is like it will unscrew by itself. Okay, I am not able to unplug it now, but once I kept the bottle like this and it got unplugged by itself, and I was so scared and I thought like I have some problem with the bike, so I have to go to a mechanic. That is what I was thinking. But luckily when I found this cable unplugged, I plugged it in and immediately the cycle started to work.
And brakes, disc screws get loosened very easily if you press the disc brake very hard. And then one more thing I have to tell you is the display. Display is really bright. So even if you don't have battery power, when the battery goes down completely drained, still the display will display, and headlight and horn will work. So that time, if you go in a dark road and if you get stuck with no battery, you will get a lot of unwanted attention. There are a lot of things which can happen in the dark roads. Showing the knife, they can steal your mobile phone, AirPods, and then they can even take away your cycle. You have to be very careful, because this display is so bright, like people will start noticing, okay, somebody is coming alone and there is no one around, and check for the surroundings, and definitely they can snatch your mobile. That is easily possible. And if you are in cycle, you will not even be able to chase them. So that is one thing you have to be very cautious about it. Okay, security concern, like the front wheel is easily removable.
The front wheel can be removed just by removing this and unscrewing that. You will be able to remove the front wheel.
And this cycle can easily be carried mini truck in a Tata Ace or something like that. Talk about after sale service. I purchased this cycle from OLX, and then I had some few problems with the chain and other things. So I took the cycle to Just Buy Cycle, OMR Road. That guy immediately he asked me like, did you purchase this cycle from Just Buy Cycle, or you purchased it somewhere? Very rude he was. It was OMR Road, Just Buy Cycle, and I told him, boss, wherever I purchased, you are the only authorized service center, because I called up Just Buy Cycle in WhatsApp, and they said you are the only authorized service person. So that is why I have come here. But anyway, just for your information, I purchased this cycle from Just Buy Cycle only in Adyar branch, different branch. So then after showing the bill, checking all these things, he took the cycle. I am totally unhappy, because they serviced this cycle like a scooty or Activa. They put one oil cloth and completely wiped all the dust, so that when you get the cycle back, it will look shiny and good. So that is what their intention was. That guy put oil. That guy put oil in all the disc brakes. Even in this display, he put a lot of oil. I had a lot of problem with that. So again, I took the cycle to a different Just Buy Cycle.
different just bicycle in Velachery, I'm satisfied like somewhat around 75%. That is one thing. If you wanted service to be better, just purchase the cycle like from Just By Cycle. Finding a good service center is really hard because like everyone will charge you immediately after seeing this e-cycle. They will charge you somewhere around 600, 700. Just By Cycle itself is asking me 900 rupees for just to service this cycle. Owning this e-cycle is not cheap. Okay, my final thought is like this e-cycle taught me a lot, like how to deal with punctures, chain issues, and real cycling challenges. It gave me courage and confidence. But for kids, definitely I will not encourage to purchase this cycle for kids because, like, come on guys, don't spoil them with an e-cycle. Okay, get them on the road, make them ride any good cycle for somewhere around 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers, and make them feel confident, build endurance. Okay, if you want to create real memories, you just have to make them ride a good normal cycle, not an e-cycle. That is what my suggestion would be, because right now I am 45 years old. I am not in the right position to ride a normal cycle. That is what I was thinking, but now I'm okay. I have gathered some enough courage, and right now I'm planning to sell this cycle and purchase a new road cycle. So all these accessories I have installed. This is a carrier which I have installed extra, and then the mudguard. The mudguard is really very bad, poor design. It touches, like it was installed by Just By Cycle. This one touches the wheel whenever I'm riding. Okay, and then I installed this 199 rupees Amazon mobile holder. This is very helpful. These are the things which I have installed in this cycle. Okay, black coffee, sugar lamb. You saw the dog. This is the reason they are actually catching the dogs. So I usually drink black coffee without sugar. Now for my home it is somewhere around, it should be somewhere around 17 kilometers or something. Okay, see, I'm doing one-handed operation. Maybe I'll put it in cruise mode. Okay, now I have set in cruise mode, so I can do freely work on this because there is no vehicle. So this is how you can utilize the cruise mode. Okay, once you're done with it, immediately press the brake and go back to pedal assist mode. Otherwise it will consume all your battery juice. Now let's see how far my place is. So you see it is 17 kilometers from here, 33 minutes. Okay, let's see how far I'm doing. Or see, once the battery crosses this 2 bar, no, the last 3 bar is totally waste. Don't trust that. So whenever you cross this bar, the center one, there is a small bar, right? If you cross the center one, definitely be careful and don't trust this battery after that, because immediately the battery will get drained immediately after that. Now the kilometer is 669 kilometer, and we have cleared 2 bars already. From my home, I was riding with the pedal assist 2, and we have now see the 1 bar is getting increased. This is what I'm talking about. It is not really accurate, so you cannot trust this. Any of this indicators, this one, the battery charging indicator, none of that you will not be able to trust. So guys, if you wanted to see the brightness of this light, I have switched on light, and if you press and hold the plus button, the light will switch on. I have turned it off. Okay, so this is how it is. If I turn it on, see, this is the brightness. This is the brightness. Okay, the horn is. See, riding the cycle for a long hour, you will have some butt pain. You will have to stand up like this and you can ride. Once you press the brake, immediately the cruise control will stop. See, immediately after pressing the brake, see, I am pressing the brake, immediately everything will stop. Cruise control will stop, battery, everything will stop. It will become a normal cycle. That is the best thing about this cycle. Okay guys, actually we have reached our destination. So I reached home. So this is the battery percentage. It was showing half bar, half complete, 5 bars already over. Now it is again going to 2 bar extra, but it is totally not counted. And whenever you switch on the battery, only then the kilometer will get counted. Okay, otherwise no kilometers will get counted. So now I have completed 684 kilometers. Okay, I have reached home. My daughter has used this cycle, so from the continuity we mostly used it in pedal assist 3. Few kilometers, like 5 kilometers, we were using pedal assist 5. Later for 1 kilometer we used it for accelerator mode. Now the energy bar is like this and the kilometer is 701.
If you like the video, please like,
subscribe and share. Okay.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good day.